Live from the outdoor section of everyone's favorite home improvement store, it's Malignant Bear, featuring me, JD Grospitz. Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Tonight, we're doing some yard work with a lawn mowing simulator. This is a real video game. This was not my intended stream for tonight, but sometimes things work out well. Initially, I had wanted to play Metal Wolf Chaos, which is FromSoft's mech game where you play as the President of the United States. And it's really cheesy and over the top and perfect for a little delayed July 4th. Unfortunately, it doesn't play nice with AMD cards, and it's an older port from a Japanese dev, so that'll never get fixed. It's just the truth. I know that sounds very stereotypical, but unfortunately, that does sometimes happen. And I was racking my brain with what else we could play, and then I got an email from Humble Bundle telling me that the newest bundle was available for purchase, or the newest monthly thing, rather. And one of the games in it was Lawn Mowing Simulator, and I figured, that's perfect. I had actually thought about purchasing this game and playing it for Father's Day, and decided against that. And I'm glad I did, because I got it today instead. So this is a game about mowing lawns. That's it. That's the game. You play as someone who's starting up their lawn care business, and you get to actually do all the yard work yourself. Oh my goodness. I want to say lawn and yard at the same time. It came out as lard. And I thought this would be the perfect game for summertime, July 4th, July 5th today, but close enough, whatever. Until I realized that this entire game is set in Great Britain, which is weird. Usually when I think of like lawn mowing, I think of the United States. Like, obviously people in Great Britain have lawns, of course, but when you think of yard work in Great Britain, you think of the gardens of the National Trust, not the manicured lawns of boring American suburbia. But oh well, we're still gonna go with it. I like the thumbnail for this one. This was like a series of pictures that I found of this guy who's wearing an apron for some just inexplicable reason, and he's like doing some basic lawn stuff basically in the pictures. And he has like the the side fade going on and all that. Kind of cliched, like millennial kind of look. But yeah, he's wearing an apron and white gloves to mess with this lawnmower. It's really weird. There's like stock photos for anything. It's kind of bizarre. Just like this game. This game is bizarre. So anyway, enough of my ranting. Let's play it. We're over here in the options menu because I wanted to mess with this first. Yeah, that should be good. Turn that down one more. Okay. So, because this game takes place in the British Isles, Great Britain, when you spawn in, or when you start the game, not when you spawn in, we haven't spawned in yet. When you start the game, it has language set to auto, which is weird, so I put that to English. And it had speed units in miles per hour, but then length units is metric. So I'm not quite sure what the deal is with that, so I changed those to kilometers per hour and metric. Again, because this game takes place in Great Britain, so we want to acknowledge that as best we can. Alright, so we're going to start our career as lawn care experts. I am really disappointed this game does not take place in the United States, because I would have done this entire stream in my awful Hank Hill impersonation. Yes, we need tutorials. Let's get started! In this mode, you create your own lawn mowing company... Mowing? Lawn mowing company and build up its reputation. To expand your company, you can hire employees, purchase more mowers, and unlock new contracts. But first, your company needs to set up a name, logo, and uniform. Alright. Our company name is, of course, going to be... Bear? Alright. And then our company logo. I messed with this before, and I did like 5 minutes of free play just to verify that the game worked and all that. and I saw this stuff, but I didn't do anything with it. Go with the... I want more than just grass. Let's do that. That looks fine. Okay. Edit our player. On this screen, you can customize your in-game appearance of your avatar, as well as their physical appearance. You can change the colors of their company uniform and where your company logo is displayed. Alright, well, I almost spelled my name wrong. How terrible is that? Graspitz. Let's get some avatar choices here. Alright, none of these are really jumping out at me. Let's be mustache guy. Alright, change hat. Ooh, got a lot of options here. So when you're outside doing yard work, you want to try to have light colors on so they kind of reflect the sunlight rather than absorb it and make you sweat. So pink, let's see, logo placement. We can't change the color of the logo. It's just, so front and back for that. Uniform colors, so pink. And white stripes. Look at that. Can we rotate? No, of course we cannot. Alright. Yeah, this looks good. I think we're ready to do some yard work. Confirm. Yes. Are you happy with your company's setup? Select accept to start or back if you want to make more changes. Yeah, we're good. Test drive. Now you have a company of your own, you'll need your first vehicle to get cutting. Select a vehicle from the list below and take it for a test drive. Vehicle's equipped with a collector type deck. That means when you cut with it, the grass clippings are sucked up into the vehicle's hopper. No piles of grass clippings will be left unless you overload the engine or your hopper is full. Okay. Are these like actual brands, I guess? Or is it like the like Euro Truck where it's like, you know, one letter off the real thing? Alright, petrol-powered ride-on mower with 452cc Stiga engine, 84cm cutting deck with 2 blades, and 200-liter rear grass collector. That's pretty snazzy. I like that black and yellow look there. Top speed 8.8 kilometers per hour. That's not too bad. 9.9 horsepower engine. Alright, what else we got? This vehicle is equipped with a side discharge type deck. That means as you cut with it, grass clippings are discharged from the side chute. When cutting with these types of decks, always keep in mind the direction you're mowing to avoid dropping grass piles on paths and flower beds. So I guess there's no way to pick those up later. The new Patterson ROA side discharge mower is small but perfectly formed. With its compact shape rear-mounted engine and 80cm side discharge, the ROA is perfect for small lawns and tight spaces. Ooh, you can get attachments. You can get a mulch plate for it. Fancy. These are good. Mowers like this are kind of goofy looking. They're too small. Let's see here though. 5-liter fuel tank, 11.3 kilometers per hour. That's a lot faster. Less horsepower though. Last but not least is the mulcher type deck. This vehicle is equipped with a mulcher type deck. That means you can cut with it. The grass clippings are so small, no visible blades are left. No piles of grass clippings will be left unless you overload the engine, which means the deck doesn't have the power to cut the grass blades. I think this is our winner. So yeah, lower top speed, but you don't have to worry about the grass clippings at all. You don't have to empty the mower or anything. Like, this just does it. Test drive. Yeah. This game has DLC. One of them is like Ancient Britain, and the other one is Dinosaurs, which is also potentially Ancient Britain. Here you can familiarize yourself with the vehicle in conditions similar to a real contract. Approach the vehicle to get on. Use WASD to move and mouse to look around. Ooh, it's a first-person shooter. It's exciting. Let's see what brand is our truck here. We can't crouch. It's a bad FPS. Once you're on your vehicle, you need to get started and mow onto the grass. Each vehicle is slightly different to get going. Follow the steps to get started. Alright, hold Z to start the engine. Look at that. Anyway, so we got a lot of bars on the screen here. We have our vehicle condition, engine condition, blade condition. Use I and T to change the vehicle's throttle settings. So it's either all or nothing here. Okay. The vehicle started. Take a moment to get used to it, then drive over the grass and you can start cutting. Why is it airplane controls when I'm on the mower now? What is this? What? Can I change that? Because that's annoying. What? Okay. Well, that doesn't make any sense at all. What are the controls? So we can go in first person. V, alright. Okay, cool. So press E and C to change the cut height. 7 centimeters, that's way too tall. Let's go with 5. Press Q to lower and raise the cutting deck. There it goes, it's in position. Press Z to engage and disengage the cutting blades. Once on the grass, now you need to get your deck ready by first setting the cut height way ahead of you and engaging the cutting blades. You should only ever turn your blades on when on grass, otherwise you'll damage them and affect the ability to cut. I'm sure this parking lot could use a good trim. When on contract, you'll be required to cut the grass to a certain height. Each contract will have its own height, so the grass needs to be cut to. Set your cut height to a range of 5 to 6 centimeters and cut 20% of the grass. Oh my god. Maybe I should have turned tutorial tips off. Alright, so whenever you're doing yard work, you want to go around the edges first. That's important. Regardless of what type of mower you have, this is how you want to do this. You always want to start with the outside and then work your way in. Decent turning radius on this. I like it, I like it. You hear all sorts of noise in the background. How's the audio balance right now? That's not too bad. Now, obviously this is going to be pretty loud because we're on a lawnmower. Want to give that full lawn mowing experience. You can even fake shout to make it seem a little more natural. Or a real shout. The mic peeked into the red there for a second. It wasn't ready for that. We don't have to be perfect here. There's our logo on that truck. So you want to try to be as good as possible. The main thing here is just kind of setting the boundaries of the yard, the space that you're mowing. Blade condition's going down. That's not good. What happens if we crash? Nothing? Okay. Vehicle condition is still fine. We can cut other things. That's good. Oh no, it is going down now. Okay. By holding control while stationary, you can engage Pro View, which highlights areas of grass that have not been cut to the required height. It's useful when you're trying to find the last bits of grass. Okay, well there's quite a bit there. Anyway, I was going to say, you want to do the outside edges first. Just kind of set the boundary for what you're going to be trimming. And then once you've done that, you want to get in with the weed whacker. And then you get kind of the fiddly bits on the outside that you can't quite reach with the mower. Yes, you can see the difference here. You can see that I didn't get close enough to this. Alright, so we just need to hit, what is it, 20%? The mower keeps redlining, which is weird because I don't have any actual way to control the RPMs. The throttle is either all or nothing. So. Overloading the engine. I have no way to change that. So another thing you can do early on when you're doing yard work, when you start out, is you want to try to do kind of edges around other things in the yard. So for example, trees like this, flower beds, what have you. Just make it a little cleaner. Especially if you're doing a mower like this, where it's just mulching the grass. You don't have to worry about the clippings getting anywhere. Or if you have a bag mower. If you have one that's just the side chute, putting out the clippings, then you have to do the nice, neat, orderly lines. Either you do the nice, neat, orderly lines so you have an easier way to go and get the clippings later, or you mow in circles so that it's all going to be picked up in one central spot. This is, you know, just some kind of basics of lawn care. Obviously, in the mountains of Liechtenstein, there's not. Why does it keep telling me that? Yeah, so the throttle is all or nothing. Very good. Come on. I was gonna say, in the mountains of Liechtenstein, there are some yards, not big ones, not like this, but you know, it's still good to know about proper lawn care, just in case. Now, getting a little hilly here. I can't believe it's making me actually cut 20% of this. It's like smoke coming out. What's going on here? Look at this, yeah. Bug life. There's so many different camera angles. Why does the mower keep redlining? There's no way to slow my speed. It's this or nothing. I will say this game is like struggling to hit 60 FPS. It probably because it's rendering all the grass, but yeah. So usually simulator games are very popular in German-speaking countries, and I have to wonder if this one would be or not. Again, you don't usually... This isn't one of the things that you would normally associate with Germany. So, you know, like train sim and Euro Truck Sim and all that, like those track. Those are huge in Germany, as is farming sim actually. But I don't. For some reason, this one just doesn't. Great work. In a real contract, however, you'll be expected to cut all the grass. Oh my god, are you kidding me? The contract has been completed. You now have to store your vehicle on the trailer and then interact with your pickup truck to leave. Okay. This trailer's filthy. This is not secure at all. I can't believe this. You want to get off for any reason, press and hold Q. Okay. Change cutting blades. 50 pounds. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna... we're just gonna purchase that one. Ooh, this does not leave us with a lot of money. Maybe... No, I feel like we might as well just go for it. While the mowers are great for open cutting areas, the string trimmers are perfect for lawn edges and cutting around obstacles. Contracts require you to have a mower and a string trimmer to complete them, so you need to purchase a starting string trimmer now. We can't afford any of them, so I hope this one's fine. This is the contract map where you can see available contracts to select and start. Your company's set up, select the contract button at the bottom and open it up. Once you select a contract, you can see information about its value and requirements. Wish to accept the contract, you first need to assign an employee, vehicle, and equipment. Select either the employee, vehicle, or equipment option to the left. The only employee is us. The only vehicle is the one we have. And the only equipment is that. Alright, current grass range, 13 to 20. And they want 5 to 6. Alright, so 6 it is. Ground check time limit. What? Recommended cut time 26 minutes. Recommended deck width 100 centimeters. Ours is 98. Let's try it. Can we move around the map at all? No. Alright. Look at that, just cutting the grass right next to that T-Rex. Alright. Confirm. At the start of each contract, you have a small period of time to find and remove any objects in the grass that could either be damaged or damage your vehicle. Oh, so we can do that or skip that. Alright. What is this? 1 of 5 objects collected. Alright. So we have 4 minutes to do this. No pressure. I don't know what that was. You shift to sprint. What's that? Newspaper. Dog turd. And... okay. Giant pair of, hedge trimmers. Actually, nice hedgerows here. Ooh, look at that. That's a nice house. Wow, they even have the outdoor cooktop. Yeah, this is really nice. This is the dream. We have to cut enough yards that we can afford this. Alright, you can use strimmer, string trimmer, weed whacker. Alright, whatever. Hold Z to start. Get that throttle up. Let's get the, alright, 5 to 6, we were told. Ooh, there's some nasty stuff here. Alright, your performance during cutting will affect how much money and RP you earn from the contract. You need to find the balance between speed and careful driving, avoiding damaging the flowers or lawn while cutting quickly to earn bonus time. Alright, first things first, we gotta go first person. Let's go. So we're going to do this one a little bit differently here. We're going to get the outside edge here first, and then we're going to do the inside parts. Because there's some flower beds here and trees and stuff. Progress is going pretty quickly, though. This might not be too bad. Someone somewhere is playing this unironically right now. Just think of that. That they even have a bench in their garden. That's really nice. Okay. Ooh. Vehicle condition's not very good. Took a hit there. Turn radius on this. It could be better. Can cover that stuff with the weed whacker. So we're going to do one more around, and then we'll get to the middle part. Or the around the trees and stuff. It is a bizarre looking tree. Looks like one of those it's like big trees that you see in like safari videos and stuff. I mean, this game is British, so they probably, you know, just borrowed it from some other country. Good at that. That's going to be a little annoying too. I don't think we want to use the whacker on all of that. I guess we could, but screwed this up too. This was kind of tight turning radius in here. So, I'm gonna change it up a little bit here and go towards the beds. So again, we can get away with having the not super clean lines, just because we're mulching all the grass. We don't have to worry about where it's going. It's just going in the mower. So the nice advantage of paying extra for the fancy mower is we can do that. Keep redlining. Oh, just we're going too hard. Oop. Too fast, too furious. That's what they should have done. There should have been DLC for that. It's about family. I'd play that. Even with the dot on the screen to kind of, I put that on there to kind of help alleviate motion sickness. It's still kind of motion sicky. It's just too extreme. It's actually the first racing game we've played in a while. I'm counting this as a racing game. We're also continuing the grand tradition of not playing any of the games that I got in the Steam sale. Not yet. Soon. There's a lot of them. I got a lot of indie Metroidvanias. So we'll be checking out some of those. I got some other stuff too. Let's see, I picked up Octodad. It seemed like a game about like a perfectly normal dad. Obviously I know about it, but like I didn't own it before because I was like, why do I just want to play a game about being somebody's dad? That's not that exciting. But I figured I should pick it up because it was in a bundle with Bug Snacks, which I did really want to play. So here we go. Nice and relaxing with the airplane controls. What else? I had to refund Metal of Chaos because it didn't run, so I'm thinking about what else I can get with that. I'm debating if I want to get either Subnautica or Raft and have kind of a nautical-themed survival game, or if I just want to put a couple extra bucks in there and get Songs of Conquest, which is the spiritual successor to Here's a Might Magic 3, which is, in my opinion, one of the greatest games ever made. So, or I could play some survival games, and I'm not super crazy about survival games. The obvious exceptions being some of the ones that we've played on the channel. It's like, you know, Minecraft gets a pass. Minecraft's pretty good. Conan Exiles, that was fun. Looking forward to the expansion for that's coming out, even though they're adding a battle pass for some reason. Seems kind of weird. What else? There's some other ones. So I missed this entirely. But yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Subnautica. Although there's the issue of it's an ocean-based game, and I'm not too crazy about that. I thought about buying it and saving it for October for scary games. For me, it would be it's scary. Same thing with Raft, although Raft doesn't seem quite as terrifying. Did a bad job with that. What else, though? I picked up Symphony of War. It's like Ogre Battle or Fire Emblem homage. It looks pretty good. It was not on sale. It was like a new release. I also picked up something from Cygames. They usually do mobile games, but they had a new release on Steam. It's called like Little Noah or something, and it's like a roguelike, and it has like the art style for oh boy, I'm stumbling over this. Bravely Default. It looks like that kind of like cutesy, kind of chibi art style, and it looked good and had some decent reviews. So I was interested in that, and it was cheap as well. It's a new release and it wasn't on sale, but it's like just a $15 game. I always wonder about that when devs put out new releases during the Steam sale. It seems like you're just kind of leaving it to die. So either you just like don't have, like you just don't know, or maybe it's like some kind of like big brain thinking where they're like, oh yeah, they're already on Steam, and just damage the ground to destroy some grass. Damage caused by turning your vehicle at full lock for extended periods of time. What? What are you talking about? Where? How do I see that? Does it tell me that I'm doing that? There's like no indication that that's happening. But yeah, I wonder about that when devs put out new releases during a Steam sale. Is it either you just don't have confidence in your game, so then you can just kind of write it off of like, oh, it didn't sell well, no idea why, or is it, you know, oh, people are already on Steam with money, maybe they'll see it and buy it. But usually you don't look at new releases during a Steam sale. You're looking for the deals. I only got it because it popped up in my recommendations. Also had a lot of fishing games pop up in my recommendations because I played Valheim. For some reason, that's like the one aspect of that game that Steam was like, you know, this is probably what you were here for. I have been playing more of it off stream though, not too much more, just a little bit. But it's pretty good. That's the other survival game that I would give a pass to. The sailing in that game is a nightmare. I built a raft and attempted to leave my little starter island. I got out to sea and then there was a storm and it pushed me to land, and then there was a giant like troll or something threw a big rock at my raft and killed me. It was very thematic though, like it was cool. %, we're doing good time-wise still. I still am very confused about the ground damage thing that it told me. I don't... Does it mean that? Or there's like the kind of like little divots, I guess? I feel like it could have warned me before I did enough that it penalized me. You know? Oop. Oop, nope, nope, nope. Should just use the trimmer for that. Oh well. Alright. Get close to the end now. We might not even need the trimmer, actually. We only have to hit, what is it, 99%? Be pretty close without it. The big chunk that's left here, and then we'll use our Witcher senses to see how much grass is left. Or whatever that is. Elemental vision. You damaged the ground. Like what? With the cutting complete, you can now store your vehicle. I don't have any clippings sitting around. So I'm done, but there's still, like, big chunks of grass here. I didn't even have to do the edge work. Alright, well. Goodness. I'm sure it's fine. See what we did. The front garden at Old Nook Cottage. Oh. I'm supposed to hit a button. Let's see. Used a bit of petrol there. 17 pence for ground damage. Are you kidding me? Awful. Just awful. This is the vehicle garage. Here you can fix damaged vehicles, view statistics, purchase attachments, part exchange vehicles, or purchase new ones. Alright, let's do maintenance. Repair. Just full repair. Full repair. Fill the petrol tank. Alright. Guess that's it. Let's go back and part exchange vehicle. Oh my goodness. There's some crazy ones in here. Look at this thing. It's the most expensive one. Okay, so there's real brands in this. Toro is for sure a real brand. I recognize that one. They sponsored this game, it would appear. There's not a whole lot. What's the difference here? This is just that without the... Yeah, it has way more powerful engine. Interesting. Alright, back. Let's do more jobs. I suppose that's it. Okay. Confirm the contract. This time we're going to start with the trimmer, just so we can see what that is after we do the ground check. But see, this is what I think of when I think of Great Britain, is these... just the garden space more than anything. The grass is secondary to everything else that's here. Whereas if this game was American, I would think it would be the other way around. You know, the gardens are kind of secondary to your yard. Pick up poop. Pick up blue thing. Pick up lawn gnome. Was it? Okay. Oh, baby. Don't really have any options to control this. It's just sort of is. It's just happening. Get around these bushes here. And this part where turning radius would be a little rough. Stuck in first person with this. That's where all those hours playing Doom pay off. Just pick this up and then, you know, BFG core would start playing. That would be good. Don't want to cut the flowers. They wouldn't look too kindly on that. Like we didn't cut anything there. Vehicle motor load is displayed on the bottom right of the screen. If you overload it by driving too fast or cutting too much grass at once, suffer engine damage. Weed whacking too quick. I don't need to make the joke there. Everyone knows the joke. This 2% done. Oh boy. It doesn't tell me what height this is. I just have to assume that it's like the correct height. This is kind of awkward. Alright, there's no way that we would be able to get this with the mower. It's way too tight to turn radius. Gives us some leeway there, though. What else? What else? That's fine. That would be fine. Anything else small? This might be awkward, too. Oop. Nicked that flower. Didn't cut it, though. Too professional for that. This is... Oop, I did it. I did it. I was gonna say, this is still... It's still satisfying. Not in the same way that Power Wash is. I think that's the ultimate, like... You know, who would have thought this would be fun on a simulator game? Although at the same time, the fact that there's a pretty popular subreddit of people power washing things, maybe you should have known that would have been popular and enjoyable. Maybe they were onto something. That said, there's totally subreddits for everything, so. Except us. I don't know if there's one for us. No. Never thought to look. Or make one. Yeah, that one's fine. Okay. Let's put this back. Start her up and let's go. What was the 6 to 7? Ooh, okay. So we can get away with a little bit more here. Still missed some stuff there. Living right next to a farm. That's gotta be good. I didn't think about this. Can't cut over the rocks. That would be bad. That will destroy your mower, for sure. Let's see here. Do that. On turning radius. Destroyed a flower. We did not destroy a flower. Hitboxes in this game are garbage. Weird that there's no music in this game. Like there is in the menu, but I guess that is one of the good things about doing yard work like this, is that you can just, you know, plug your tunes in and go. It's probably a good thing that you do that, because then you don't have to be deafened by the lawnmower. Tinnitus is no joke. Take that from the lead singer of a glam rock band. And you can get it from any kind of loud noise, like lawn care. That's why the professionals wear the big fancy headphones. But yeah, we started kind of early tonight because it's Tuesday. We usually don't stream on Tuesdays, if only because Steam does their server maintenance on Tuesdays. And for some games, we've noticed in the past that, you know, even if you don't think that it would affect them, it does. Like some games, you know, have to call home or whatever, and it'll kick you out when the Steam servers restart briefly, which can be kind of annoying for streaming. So we started early to try to avoid that, or at least, you know, get as much in as possible before that happens. Don't want to miss out on any of the sweet achievements for lawn mowing simulator. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, even if not achievements, again, just some games, they go down when Steam does, which can be very annoying. Again, especially for streaming. Perfect, look at that. Who needs other mowers? This one's the best, clearly. So we've done the outside edges there. Let's start doing some of the weird stuff in the middle. Destroy the ground like it tells me not to do. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah, had I realized there was no music during this, I would have put some on in the background. I'm too committed now, though. This is... You can listen to this with your own music on. Just the soothing sounds of yard work and my voice. Plus your tunes. Amazing. We aim to please. But yeah, this would have been a good game for Father's Day. I was torn between either this or Octodad for Father's Day, actually. And then it turned out that I didn't have either of them, and then figured I should wait to purchase them because the Steam sale was coming up. So, and now I have both of them. So now we're prepared in case there's another Father's Day and or Independence Day coming up soon. Any day now. This yard's a lot bigger than the last one. Let's destroy the mower deck. Oh, apparently it didn't seem to care. Well, alright. Guess we should have just gone over that anyways, and it wouldn't have mattered. All that time wasted to be safe. It's making me kind of sleepy, actually. Not gonna lie. Don't fall asleep when you're on your riding mower. It could be bad. They're like mini cars. Or go-karts. It's probably a closer comparison. But I have seen people do lawnmower races. That's a thing. I haven't like seen it in person, but I've seen like videos and stuff of it. I feel like there was an episode of King of the Hill about that. That seems like something they would cover. Yeah, going over the paving stones there doesn't seem to actually matter. We'll take it. Ooh. This game is really making me sleepy, actually. See, with Power Wash Sim, you get the strong desire to just keep going. You want to clean more. You have to wash more and more and more. There's that just primal satisfaction that you get from that. Whereas this, it's so kind of methodic, I guess. I don't know. Just the constant droning of the engine. But it's weird though, because if this was in real life and you heard, you know, lawn care, you probably wouldn't be able to sleep through it. People complain about that when people are doing yard work too early. go over that one more time. Missed that little snippet of it. Is that cow again? Let's see, let's go over here. This, and this, some of these other kind of weird bits. A few more over there too. I wonder if it's because the mower deck is so high that it doesn't care about the path. They really do have simulators for everything nowadays, though. It's strange. Good. Go. Oop. Did not much care for that. We missed like this entire section over here, huh? Alright. We get some big percentages here. The game mentioned that you could assign other employees to things. Is there like an idle game aspect to this, where you know, assign your employees to stuff and then they'll do jobs while you do jobs? Like I would do this yard and then come back and then I would get a pop-up of like, you know, oh, Franklin finished with the, you know, the other job, the Smith house, and here's your wages from that, or here's your earnings from that, deducting his wages and the cost of petrol, and that would be kind of cool. It's like 2 games in one. First-person grass mowing action, plus management sim. Everyone's favorites. The management sim might be more engaging than this, actually. See, that cow agrees. I don't know if you could hear that. It's a nice garden, though. That would be a good game, a garden simulator. I'm sure there's for sure garden simulators. Wonder how in-depth they would be, though. Oh my goodness. And just think, if this is actually your summer job, most of the money you're earning on this is probably going towards beer. Or gas. Depending on your age. But yeah, when you think of, like, you know, doing part-time lawn care work, it seems like one of those things where you're doing it just because you need a little bit extra spending money, most likely to have a good time, either by driving places or, you know, getting some drinks with your friends. I mean, obviously some people do make a full career out of this, but I'm alluding to the title of the stream, this being, you know, summer work, a part-time job. Just to get a little bit of extra spending money. Maybe make up for all the stuff that we bought in the Steam sale. But yeah, there's people who absolutely do this professionally, and they're very good and very efficient in it. Not me, then. Is the sun setting? Is that what's happening here? It's definitely getting darker in the game. Is that what the time thing is? Do we have to do this before the sun goes down? Does this game have the shocking twist of there's vampires or something? That would be kind of cool. I would definitely play that. Cut the grass before the sun goes down, or else. And then if you don't do it fast enough, you're already on a lawnmower, so you might be able to... You know, some of the weaker undead you could probably take down. And depending on what other equipment you have, you might be fine. You know, get one of those, like, backpacks that you use with, like, the weed killer and just put, like, some holy water in it or something. There's a guy out there, he's walking. That's the vampire. He's coming. He's early. It's still light out. I don't think I didn't see that. I still got a few minutes there. Game looks pretty solid though, graphically. I'll give it that. Sound design's what you would expect from a lawn mowing game, I guess. Maybe. I don't know if anyone expects anything from lawn mowing games. No one sits down and thinks about, like, man, what would my goat lawn mowing game have in it? Or they should make a lawn mowing game where you play as a goat and you get to eat up the grass. It would be even slower than this. A lot quieter though. A lot more comfortable. I feel like I could and should cut, like, shapes into the grass. Running out of time. Did I get everything up there? I feel like I did. That. Okay, we're good to go there. Close. There's just no good way to do this little last section here. Cutting complete. Alright, got some time before the undead appear, so... Throttle off. Where did he go? Where'd that vampire go? There's people in the cars. There's one. A bald vampire, too. Who would have thought? A tiny greenhouse there. Either we're really tall or these doors are really small. We've done well. Let's see what the next one is. Ooh, we used a lot of petrol there. Man, 2 pounds for those flowers we destroyed. We ranked up. Oh my goodness. Here you can edit your avatar, company ID, as well as take out advertisements to gain more RP. Okay. Currently, your HQ only has 1 vehicle bay, but you earn more money. You can upgrade it to have a second vehicle bay or purchase a bigger HQ with multiple extra vehicle bays. Once you have a second vehicle, you can start to hire another employee to complete extra contracts. Purchase HQ. Yes, we already have the red wall building. Expand. Unlimited bays. Oh my god. An infinite lawn care empire. Full repair, repair the blades, refuel the petrol. Oh, we can apply for loans too. Oh my goodness. So a company value. A lot. It's mostly tied to the building though. Okay. That checks out. Ooh, we got multiple jobs here. Okay. So there is another cottage. That's kind of boring. It's, they have different complexity levels here. The Hilltop House, Jefferson Garden. This one looks tiny. I just want to see this. We won't do another one because I am genuinely falling asleep. It's, just want to see this yard, see if it is actually smaller. This game does have like daily challenges, or not daily, I guess it is daily challenges, I don't know. There's like challenge missions and stuff that you can do, and there's a free play mode as well where you can do any job that you've done before without any of the limits. So. What is that? Oh, rocks. Okay. Rocks, a rocket. And... oh, this yard is much bigger than I thought it was. Whatever that was. This door is more normal sized. It's a nice house. These are all nice houses. Return valuable to owner. Bonus, you handed in a valuable. I got an achievement for that, too. It's a weird grill. It's not powered by anything. There's a small greenhouse. No compost bin in that one. Steal your mail? No. More of the living dead. They're out very early today. And parked illegally. I see that yellow line. You can't park there. Sir. Sir, move your car. Move that car. Look at all the lonely people. Look at all the lonely people. It's the same guy again. It's the bald vampire from earlier. He's following us. He's elderly, though. I think we could take him. Alright. I think we've reached about the limit of what we can accomplish in this game, probably. Or at least the limit of what I'm willing to accomplish in this game. Not that this is a bad game by any means. This is good for what it's doing. This fulfills the niche in the market of a lawn care game. Does a pretty good job with it, you know. There's even some management aspects and stuff. It's cool if you're into that sort of thing. Again, this does not scratch the comfy and satisfying itch that Power Wash does, though. If you have to pick one, like, I can't believe I'm playing this kind of simulator, Power Wash is for sure still it. But, you know, this is part of the Humble Monthly. Sure, why not? The real value in it's the other games. As there always is. There's always at least one kind of silly one like this, though, that's worth playing and checking out and showing off. And again, this fit the niche of not being able to do Metal of Chaos. So, what are those? But yeah. Lawn Mowing Simulator. It's mowing, not mower, because I thought it was Lawn Mower Simulator. That would have made too much sense. You can't play as the lawnmower. But yeah, I enjoyed this, sort of, kind of, for what it is. Again, I didn't dislike it. It's good for what it is. This is just definitely not a game for me. It's not cathartic in the same way that Power Wash is. But if you enjoyed this, the stream or video, whether you were here live or you happen to watch this VOD, thanks. And if you think this game looks cool, it's still on sale for another, like, 36 hours or something until the Steam sale ends. Or you can get the Humble Monthly and get it there. But yeah, Lawn Mowing Simulator. It's got yards in it. Except not, because it's in metric. Anyway, until next time, have a good one.